Hi everyone, my name is Alysha and I am going to show you how to make a crochet bra cup today. This works for any size, I know, because I've tried it on many different sizes. And I've adapted a couple different tutorials into this one just so that it works best for what I think and like really allows space for like the breast to sit in there. Crochet bra cups can be used for all kinds of different things. I use them on dresses, bikinis, tops, all kinds of stuff like that. It's really useful because if you're just making like any sort of like base, it's nice to have like that cup that will sit in there and like hold your breast. One of the places where I used my bra cup tutorial was on this. So it's on a dress, super cute. And you just see it does have some space like for your breast to go in there, like it has a curve to it. So I'll show you how to make one. So if you're brand new to crochet, maybe you want to check out my crochet tutorial for absolute beginners. That way you can get like just the hang of some of these topics before you get into it. So we're going to start with a slip knot. And we are going to put that on the hook and chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm doing a bra cup with half double crochet because it's my favorite stitch, but you can do this with any stitch. It will just kind of change around how many rows you do. So we're going to yarn over and insert, pull one through and pull all three. Pull one, pull all three. We're going to do a half double crochet all the way down. Once we get to the end, chain 2 and flip your work like you're flipping a page in a book. Yarn over and insert. We're going to do another row of half double crochets. And now that we're at the end, instead of chaining and flipping, we're going to keep inserting into this. So we're going to put 7 more stitches into this last hole, okay? So just insert your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it kind of makes like this rounded shape. And now we're going back down the back side. So this one's a little bit more tricky than going up the front side, but once you see the holes as they're presented to you, you'll be able to get it. So notice how there's like a little hole there. That's where I'm inserting. All right, and then the last one, there we are. Now we're going to chain 2 and go back around. This row is what we're going to repeat for the rest of the crochet project. So just regular half double crochet as you go up the side. But then when we get to the top, that's where we're going to increase. Okay, now once we get to the center one, that center like right at the top here, you are going to insert your hook and put 3 stitches in this top one. 1, 2, 3. And then just regular all the way down. And you're going to repeat that. You're going to increase by 3, or increasing by 2, but you're putting 3 in the top hole every single time. And that is going to make your bra cup. And like, I know that it looks like kind of like circular on the top, but it's going to like point out. I don't really know how that works, but it turns into like a triangle shape. And make sure that you're able to get into that last one. Sometimes you just need to jam your hook in. And chain 2, flip your work. And you'll notice it'll start to adopt a kind of curve to it, and that is how it's going to fit your breast. This cup is a great base for any sort of crop top or dress. If you're making your own patterns, like this is the way to go. And from just these cups, you could just make a bikini top and you can just attach straps onto the sides and the top. Okay, so now we've gotten to the top. To figure out which one is the direct center, you'll be able to see, like we've got 1, 2, 3 all emerging from this center stitch. So I know that it's not the first one. It's got to be the second one that's the center, right? See how you've got those 3. All right, so you're going to insert and put 1, 2, and 3 into that top one. And just keep going all the way down. And you're just repeating over and over until you have your right bra size. If you want to switch colors throughout this so that each stripe is a different color, or so that you can do like alternating stripes, what you're going to want to do at the end is just, when you chain, cut your yarn and attach a new piece. If you guys want a tutorial on how to switch yarn colors, you guys can check it out on my TikTok, or I can post another one here if you guys are into that. But yeah, since each row goes like all the way around and makes kind of like that rainbow shape, if you can kind of see it here, makes that like rainbow shape, it's a perfect opportunity for switching colors. All right, so we're back to the top, looking at those 3 holes. So not the first one, but we go into the second one and add 3. 1, 2, and 3. If you guys have any questions at all, I would be happy to help you or walk you guys through anything. Just send me a message on Instagram at alyshaautumn, or I have my messages open on TikTok too if you guys want to message me there as well. I can walk you through everything because I know that I don't do everything exactly correct, and sometimes I don't use the right terminology either. But like, I'm new, I'm learning, and you know, I might not be doing it right, but I get it done. So if you guys need any help on anything explained from like one beginner to another, I can help you out with that. I only started crocheting last year, pretty much at the beginning of quarantine, and I've just taught myself. My grandma always did it, and I just kind of like learned on my own from YouTube videos. But a really fun skill to learn is figuring out how to make your own patterns. I ended up making my own patterns because I don't know how to read the paper ones. Like, so many people make these amazing patterns, and I just have a hard time visualizing it. I do a much better job at like seeing a picture and figuring out, okay, like what kind of shapes are in that dress. So for example, that Zara dress that I showed you at the beginning, I noticed that there's 2 bra cups and then basically a large rectangle that goes around your body. So how can I make 2 bra cups and a large rectangle? That's the kind of the way that I look at it. When there's patterns, I kind of get lost. I like really, really simple things. And I think that it's kind of fun to figure out how to do it yourself. You can do this cup tutorial with any size hook or yarn, but the ones that I'm using are weight 4 yarn, or worsted weight, and I am using a 3.75mm hook. Oh, there you go, you can see it, maybe. This here is like maybe a 32A. I used to work at a lingerie store, so I know boobs, but yeah, this would be a great cut for that size. Wouldn't really fit me, but that's why you can just keep going up and up and up until it's big enough for your breast. But yeah, when you're finished, you only need that chain 1. I pull it up so it's a little bit easier for me to tie. Give it a snip and pull the yarn through and tie it off, and you're all done. Ta-da! This is an example of something that I made with this bra cup. I just added some chains. You guys know how to do chains at the tops and at the sides so that I could tie it around, and then you've got a little bikini top. Well, thank you for watching my tutorial on how to make a little bra cup. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me or comment on my Instagram, TikTok, here, whatever you want. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything that you want to see in the future. But yeah, happy hooking. I don't know if that was a bad joke, but you know, like, you're hooking. Whatever. Okay, bye.